everybody, and welcome back to my channel for this Thursday morning, afternoon or evening across the world where you may be at. And today I've been inspired by a channel I watched called Dana Andersen. She is a autistic young lady, and she did a video today about being authentically autistic, and I really got inspired by her topic and her video, and the points that she raised in it were well founded, and I agreed with most of it, and I want to do my own take on that video, so I will link her video down below in the video description so you guys can go and check her out and give her a subscribe. She's really cool. So yeah, shout out to Dana, and I watch your videos a lot. I think you're a fantastic lady. I think you advocate very well for yourself and for some of the autistic community that are watching you, especially me. So being authentically autistic can be a problem for us females, us ladies, us women, because a lot of the time autism is seen as a male, men, boys condition, and unfortunately that means that females aren't often picked up or diagnosed or believed because it's seen as a more men, boys and male condition. And a lot of people do doubt me on this platform and off the platform that I can't really be autistic because I function, I socialise too well. But again, you guys don't see the anxiety behind the screen, you know. You don't see the worries I have behind the screen, the high anxiety, you know, the heightened senses of panicking and the heightened senses of, oh my god, is someone going to like this video? Are they going to not like it? You know, they're going to make fun of me? Are they going to understand what I'm trying to say and how I'm trying to relate to people and society around me? So being female and being my authentic autistic self can be really hard, because when you try and doubt me and knock my confidence and say, oh, well, you know, Gemma doesn't act autistic, you know, Gemma doesn't act like she's really struggling, or she's trying to fake her eye contact. And I'm like, do you know how insulting that is? Because I'm having to look at a camera on my inbuilt laptop, that my camera is at the top of my screen. I'm having to constantly look up towards the camera so I can see you and you can see me. And having that eye contact force on you all the time is excruciating and exhausting, because you're constantly having to look someone in the face. Obviously, I don't have to look anyone in the face per se for this video, but it's still the same ethic, it's still the same purpose and intent. I'm still looking at somebody, I'm still looking at you, I'm still looking at people who may watch this video. And being authentically autistic to me is very much my real life. I am diagnosed. I've been diagnosed 10 years coming up January, and it's a very exhausting thing to do this kind of video and think I have to be on topic, I have to look at the camera, I have to make sure that I'm being the best that I can be and not fidget and not have high anxiety. And you guys don't understand the stress of filming videos can be so daunting and exhausting, and you've got people critiquing, going, oh well, you know, she doesn't struggle, does she? And you know, she can look at the camera for a little while and then look away, and oh, she knows what she's saying because she's verbal, therefore she can't be autistic. And I'm like, do you know how frustrating and damn well annoying that is? Because each autistic person on the autism spectrum is different. My autism is what they call high functioning. It's also known as Asperger's syndrome. So basically, I am a highly functioning, independent woman who has very little support needs and can do a lot of things by herself. Yes, I have a support network online as I do offline with my family, my friends, professionals who I work with, professionals who I volunteer with, people that know me very well to the point where they know my triggers, they know how to support me, they know what to do in case I get into a meltdown or a highly anxiety panic attack state. So again, you don't know what that's like, because I mask a lot of my anxiety when I do these videos. I have to practice scripting myself and writing down the topics and keeping it on track for you, because a lot of you guys go, oh, you know, well, why does she script all the time? Does that mean she's faking? No, scripting means it's a lot easier for me to do these kind of videos, because I can sit here and roll off what I want to say. This video is not scripted at all. I'm going off the top of my head for this one. Being authentically autistic means that I struggle every day with sensory issues. So that means high-pitched noises, smells, touch, taste, movement. You know, my body isn't aware of where I am in time and space. That basically means that I struggle to not bang into people. I'm very clumsy. I eat certain foods because I feel that they are safe to me or they are good food and I know I want to like them. I drink certain drinks like Pepsi or Coke or lemonade, things like that, because I know it's safe for me, I know I want to like them. And the only hot drink I drink is hot chocolate. So again, certain things and I associate with certain people. So like my Elvis tribute, my new friend Sarah Louise Official Music, I hang around with her. I associate with I go to my best friend and people like that who know me very well. And the thing is, a lot of people say, oh, how can you be autistic? Because you're so social, Gemma. You're verbal and you dress well and you always look good. And, I'm in my pajamas, guys. Like, filming this video, I'm in my pajamas. And I don't know how much more I can say to you. Being autistic is so draining and exhausting, and every day we're having to battle society's judgments and critiques, and people going, oh, you can't be autistic because you function too well, Gemma. You're so clever and intelligent. Yeah, I may be clever and intelligent to you guys, but you don't see what's like behind the screens for me when I'm at home and I'm anxious, and I know I have things to do, and I know I have things I have upcoming, and I'm anxious. I'm having to plan how I travel to a certain place, how I get home, how much money have I got. Like, I have to constantly be on top of myself, planning things and scripting videos, and, arranging to meet up with people can be very, very scary, especially like when I did my first ever YouTube meet up with Trevor. And, I was very anxious. Yes, I know who he is because I've seen him online plenty of times. I know his face. I know what his voice sounds like. I know what he looks like because I've seen him. But, it's still that anxiety going, okay, Gemma, how do you not screw this up? How do you not say the wrong thing? And, it's really exhausting when you're constantly getting told, oh, you can't be autistic, Gemma. Are you really autistic, Gemma? Really? And then you get people who, like, tut you, like, they tut you and then, oh, Gemma, oh, Gemma, oh, Gemma, like they'll just tut at you, and it's like, do you realise how insulting and annoying that is to constantly be told, oh, Gemma, you're not really autistic, knock it off, or, oh, Gemma, are you really autistic? Oh, poor Gemma, And so I'm not trying to gain pity or sympathy here, I'm not. But when you're telling me that I'm not autistic and you're saying, oh, well, she acts and she covers it and she mimics and, she's able to function right and she's able to go out and do things right. She's able to go out and do her shopping and she's able to socialise with her family. Yes, I am, but what you guys don't get is the emotional distress afterwards, the physical distress afterwards, the time to decompress and regulate myself and get myself back into a healthy mindset so that I can go out and do the things that I need to do the next day, the day after. And sometimes there's a couple of 3 days where I just want to be left the hell alone because I can't do anything else. My social tank is gone, to completely wiped out, completely, I'm done. Like, I can't socialise with anybody. And when people say to me, oh yeah, whatever, Gemma, being autistic is so hard, because when you get people saying, oh, well, prove you're autistic, Gemma, show me. I'm like, I shouldn't have to prove this to you guys. I shouldn't. I am autistic, you believe it or you don't. I have a diagnosis paper. I've been doing this channel for nearly 10 years, and my diagnosis is not going to change. I am autistic to death do me part. So, I am autistic. I am authentically my autistic self every damn day of the week, year in, year out, since I've been diagnosed. I was born this way, but unfortunately I wasn't diagnosed till later on in my life because there's no autism provisional services in my hometown until 2013, early 2014. So, I was left going through the system, going through society, masking and mimicking and supposedly coping. Well, I wasn't coping because I had heightened anxiety issues. I lost one of my best friends, passed away during that period. I also lost my grandma. I also lost my aunt, or two of my aunts in that time actually. And I was just, I had to prepare to lose my nana at some point. And, that's going to really hurt me. And, adjusting to someone you love having an illness, or, my autism is heightened every single day of the week. That I am on heightened emotions from the first thing that I get up to when I rest my head on that bed in the evening. Like, I am on a heightened state of emotions. I am up, down with emotions. I'm having to self-regulate more. I'm having to make sure that I'm comfortable, that I know I'm safe, I'm at home, no one can get to me, and, I have to reassure myself everything's going to be good, Gemma. Just take a breather and breathe, and, and it's hard because people say, oh, come on, Gemma, stop with the meditation talk, like, don't say you have to take a breath and you have to focus, and it helps me to self-regulate, because autism means that I have trouble with self-regulation. It means that I have trouble with doing what I need to be doing during the day every day, because it takes me more motivation than the neurotypical person, which is a non-autistic or non-disabled person, to do. And I have a limited social tank already, so you guys can have like a big tank, as you're up there, I'm already down here, so I already have less space to function and to effectively communicate. And yeah, I want just being authentically my autistic self is absolute draining. There's days where I don't want to do any videos, there's days I don't want to do any live streaming, there's days where I find it impossible to even talk to anybody. And for you guys, some of you, to say, oh, well, Gemma's not really autistic, she's lying, she's doing it for money, or, she's trying to e-beg, and I'm like, no, I'm not. So I hope you guys have understood what I was trying to say, and I'll see you next time. Bye.